All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, all right, all right. We got a couple of people coming in. All right, all right. Stop. All right, so if you're coming in, please, if you know other people that can benefit from this live session, please help me share it. That would be appreciated. And also be rest assured that we are going to have some fun here. I'm going to reveal lots of information on how I've been able to do what I've done in the past 12 months single-handedly, okay? And my biggest mistakes, I'm going to talk about my biggest mistakes. That number is supposed to be at least 3 times that, at least 3 to 5 times that number. But, I've made some mistakes in the past 12 months, and I also wanted to share that with you in case you're landing here right now and you're wondering, who am I? My name is Ola, and I am the founder here at myEmpirePRO, olatalks.com. I essentially run my business, done that for the past 10 years, a little bit more than 10 years actually. So 2004, December was when I embarked on this crazy, crazy journey. But I have no regrets, as you can see, as you can probably imagine. Let me see here. All right, so I'm trying to share. Just want to make sure I share this stuff to the rest of the world. So can we have as many people as possible join us here? Now, live session is not really my thing. I just kind of like this afternoon, I was just kind of like, let me just do it. Let's do something. Do something fun. And let's help some people change their lives. Let's help some people take their business to the top, right? And why not? So I'm more of the fan of the other method, which is the other method is essentially when I create and I capture and I convert, okay? And I don't have to be there live to do that, But I wanted to bring a little bit more to the marketplace. So I do this on and off. I'm going to probably do this for a while again. Then I'll probably go off again because I have other things going on, okay? Share on a page you manage. No, I want to share on my timeline. There you go. And share on my timeline. I'm going to click post. All right. And also wanted to let you know that I'm creating 10 spots for June. So if you're looking for, maybe you've been scrambling around the industry for a while and you can't seem to get the breakthrough you're looking for, I've created a small 10-spot mastermind that I will work with throughout of June, no more than that, okay? So if you want to take advantage of that, you can always go to olatalks.com/coaching. You will see the link in the description if you're on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, the link should be attached to this video somehow, some way, okay? So feel free to take advantage of that. Let me see what's going on here before we get on started. All right, looks like we're doing okay. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. And then we can get started once and for all. All right, so as you can see, again, I'm trying to get this out so everybody can come in. Let's see here. It's a lot of fun. So I've had a few questions. I have not a few questions. I have a lot of questions coming all the time. I have tons of questions coming all the time. And I actually started making uh, videos to answer some of those questions. So let's see here. All right. I think we're good to go. We're good to go here. All right. So again, my name is Ola. Thank you so much for coming here. We're gonna have some fun, and I can't wait. And please share this video. Click like, thumbs up if you like what I'm saying. If you don't, thumbs down. Let's have some fun. The first thing I want to do is, I asked a question on my wall, on my Facebook wall. If you're not my friend, make sure you go become my friend on Facebook. It's facebook.com/OlaMBrothers. That's how you find me on Facebook. And make sure you have me as a friend. I still have some spaces. If I don't, I will create space. I will remove people that are not engaging with me, and I will accept your friendship. So the beautiful thing about Facebook has already 37 views for somebody who doesn't come on all the time. If you don't engage all the time, Facebook simply will not show you love. The way Facebook works is they show people that create more content for their platform more, because they want people to stay on their platform. So if you're always creating content, they show you more love. It's as simple as that. You give, you receive. Okay. So please help me share this. Quick like, thumbs up, all that stuff. I will really appreciate that. For the value I'm going to bring you today, that's the least I can ask for. Okay. So let me just make sure that our YouTube broadcast let me just make sure that our YouTube broadcast has audio on it. Okay. Yep, it does. It does. Just want to make sure. All right. So the topic of this live stream is $696,735.21 in 12 months. I pulled that data today, and I pulled that data from 2 different platforms. I actually do make money from many other platforms, but the 2 major ones, I pulled it from there. And that's complete sales that I'm personally responsible for over the 12 months. Okay. Now I made way much more than I didn't make all that money. I had to pay coaches. I had to pay for the platform. I had to pay for my hosting servers and things like that. Essentially my overhead cost every single month is about, to make sure I'm running my business without looking over my shoulder, is about $7,000 to $10,000, and that's because I have a real estate business attached to that as well too. But the income I just showed you is strictly from online. Okay, strictly online. Okay, and strictly, when I say online, that involves some network marketing as well too. So and I wanted to share what is the secret to doing that. Okay, what is the secret to doing that? I wanted to share that with you today, and try to see if I can speak layman language that you or anybody who is a 5th grader can understand. Okay, I wanted to do that today, and I'll continue to break that down further and furthermore as we go. But before I get into that, how did I get myself into this crazy world of entrepreneurship? It was 2004. Graduated with a bachelor degree in computer engineering, skills that I don't use at all. I have never used before. So don't think you have to have a computer engineering to do what we do here. And essentially, that world was a little bit boring for me. Okay, so then I started my master's degree. I started my master's degree because strictly from an obligatory standpoint. Okay, my father wanted me to go as far as I could go, and I was willing to give him just the master's degree part, and I gave it to him. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that some of the things I learned did not influence or affect my journey up to date. The truth of the matter is that it did. Just not the skills part. When you go to school and you have that experience, there's something it does, as you can imagine, to your journey, just by default. So that's how I ended up doing master's degree, and I chose to do engineering management because of the word management. So typically I want to do something a little bit more computer engineering, maybe some computer science to enhance what I have been doing. Or if I wanted to go to the business world, I would do an MBA. Not the massive bank account, the master's in business administration, right? So I would want to do that, and I chose to do engineering management because it was a subset of MBA, and because I just wanted to do something that I can finish the master's in 2 semesters or so. So I did some class just before I finished my bachelor degree in my senior year, and the next 2 semesters over, I had a master's degree, and I was done. As far as by the way, I'm looking at YouTube and I'm looking at Facebook at the same time, so pardon me here, okay? So I was done as far as I was concerned, as far as education is concerned. But of course, there's no such thing as done with education. I'm still educating myself today, but more in the direction that I want to go, which is as an entrepreneur, right? Which is more as a marketer, right? So during, in the midst of taking all those classes with engineering management, I took some accounting classes. I took some classes that took us more into the business world, and then my eyes opened. Everything I learned up to the bachelor degree was just so much theory, some practical, but nothing practical as in application wise in the business world. And the good news is that I enjoyed every single class in my master's degree. Unlike in my first degree, I enjoyed every single one, and I think I came out with a GPA of about 3.8 something. My GPA from my first degree was horrible. I think I managed to make it up to 3, but most of the years throughout it was like 2 point something. I was always struggling. But by the time I was doing my master's degree, I was determined also to make sure I have a good GPA. But I did, and then some of the classes opened my eyes into the business world, so I started to pay attention to more of business. So late night commercial, a conversation with a friend, a friend invited me over to come take a look at some free class about how to buy your first home or something like that, to build wealth in real estate. All that put together, I ended up in real estate. I ended up in a local real estate association where I met a few mentors, where I ended up doing some short sales, some flipping homes, got a license, got licensed as a real estate agent, never really used it. And over the next 3 years after that, this was all between 2005 and 8, I went on to create some of the fastest business growth that I could ever imagine, ever see in my life. Within 24 months, I was doing my tax returns with 3-point-something million in revenue in sales. And I was feeling on top of the world. I was feeling invincible. Then boom, 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 2008, everything crashed with the recession. So, but then I started like, okay, I'm a computer engineer. I can do a little bit of HTML here and there, some coding. I can see a program and understand it. I cannot really build from scratch, but I can understand some codes, So I started to mess around with websites here and there. Then I realized that, in fact, that skill is opposite of what I wanted. I didn't need to know coding, because actually some of the most people that I've seen struggle in the internet marketing or network marketing space are people that know too much. Because actually making money can be very, very, very simple. As a matter of fact, it's really as simple as create, capture, and convert. It's 3 C's. You can take that and run to the bank with it all day long. That's the secret to the $696,000 and change in the past 12 months data that I pulled today. Okay, that's data that I pulled today. 629 from one platform, and I mean 12 months. That means May 21st. Okay, last year. So 629 from one platform, the other platform $67,000. And I made some good money in that, in spite of the fact that I paid some bills, and stuff like that. But think about it, even if my margin is only 10%, if I made $60,000 the whole of last year in net profit, isn't that worth it? I mean, again, I've never had a regular day job since October 2006. Okay, so the story I was telling you, I've not had one single day job since October 2006, and there's no one that knows me personally that can possibly call me a deadbeat of any type. In fact, what you're looking at right now is the studio that I've created in the downstairs of my home. So I do quite a few things here. I put a lot of content out. And so I wanted to answer probably 2 questions today, in addition to giving you the secret, okay, to creating a $700,000 in a year production platform. Okay, and like I said, I made some mistakes. That number is supposed to be 3 to 5 times more than that, but I made some mistakes. Okay, and that's part of what I'm going to be. As a matter of fact, I'm creating, like I said, in June, I'm going to bring on 10 people that I'm going to personally help you. I'm going to give you the formula. I'm going to help you execute in 4 weeks. It's a 4 weeks program, and you will be able to, by the end of all that, let's see here. There you go. All right, sorry about that. By the end of that, you will be, and you'll be able to avoid my mistakes as well too, because I'm going to give you what those mistakes are. I'm going to give you right here, as a matter of fact, but I'm also going to help you throughout the coaching program to make sure you avoid it. Okay. See, in the course of 10 years, it's just impossible for you to go through 10 years, have some success, have some major downfalls. By the way, 2008, my business completely got wiped out. The luck that I had was that I had some good savings. I had some good savings, which frankly I probably lived on for the next 1 year after that. 2009 September, we came online and started to crush it immediately, because I'm a person, I know how to look at and break things down into simple step by step. Things that may seem very complex, break them down to, there's quite a few people in the industry that know how to do that too. One of them is this guy right here. And I'm actually reading the book right now. I just got the book, Expert Secret. It's forwarded by Robert Kiyosaki. Russell Brunson, he's a good guy. Never met him, but I got the book. I got the book through John Lee Dumas' affiliate link as well too. See, when you see affiliate links, make sure that you use the affiliate links of your favorite people. Okay, make sure you do that, because that's how they support their family, their business, and things like that. I use John Lee Dumas' affiliate link, and he also sent me this. He sent me, I got this from John Lee Dumas' Freedom Journal, but he sent me the Mastery Journal, that the newest one that he created. But what's the expert secret? Some of you are here, you're network marketers, right? And you're wondering, what does this have to do with network marketing? Well, first of all, we're talking money, right? We're talking $700,000 in a year in production, right? If you could just make 10% of that, $70,000 in net profit, right? You'll be better off than most human beings in the world, because of the freedom, the freedom that that working a lifestyle business can bring to your life. Plus, you now get to put some money away. Plus, you can scale. So you cannot scale a job, right? You can't scale a job. Whatever they're paying you is what they pay you. Maybe they give you an increment of 50 cents per hour if you're lucky enough, but that's about it. But on a business like this, if you know that every time you put in $1, you get $2 back, you can scale. You can now put additional $1, and then you get $4. And then you can put an additional $1, then you get $10, because it's actually exponential. If you do it the right way, yes, there will be a cap at some point, but you will still be way above and better than most human beings on planet Earth. So anyway, 2009 we came online. 2010 started creating some buzz. 2011 created my first high ticket, cost $5,000, right? So like this coaching that I'm doing right now, if you got there and there's still spots on there, take it, okay? Because $5,000 was where I started back in 2011 and 12. And 2012, we were working very hard. I started to work very hard. For somewhere, listened to one of my partners and pulled out some of the plugs of some of the things that, the secret I'm going to share with you here today. One of the biggest mistakes is to pull that plug, because we wanted to buy our way all the way to the top. I wanted to just buy traffic. And some of you, you're of the notion that if you just buy enough traffic, that you will win. I'm sorry to bust that bubble. It doesn't work that way. If it worked that way today, it's not going to work that way tomorrow. There's too much market shift going on in the marketplace, and you just can't, you will never be rich enough to continue to buy the market. The market is always right, and there's always market shift in the marketplace. And if you don't pay attention to that, you will lose it, you will miss it, okay? And you will not build a sustainable business. And I want to teach you how to create profit, but not just profit, right? I want to teach you how to create sustainable profit. You see what I mean? Sustainable, meaning you can make that profit today, and you can talk to any gurus out there. As a matter of fact, Russell Brunson told a story. He almost filed bankruptcy 3 times. I've never been close to that, lucky me, but I've had bad days. I've been broke multiple times throughout the course of this journey, because you go well, you're doing well, you're doing well, you pull one plug, you do something wrong, and then everything busts. No matter how much money you have, you could have like $500,000 in the bank account. When you pull the wrong button, or you pull the wrong move or the wrong stunt, everything can crash because it's nothing, you know. And the key, I want to tell you something, the key to sustainability right now is consistent cash flow. You got to keep money coming in. And the beautiful thing about money is that you can have money coming, if you keep a job, you can have money coming in every month, but you can buy time back. That's why if you have an opportunity today, make sure you're taking that opportunity, because you can't buy time back, you know. Take the opportunity now. Don't wait until tomorrow. Take that opportunity right now, because even if it's going to cost you money to take that opportunity, you can make money back, but you cannot make time back. So anyway, 2012, what was the plug that I pulled? We create, you know, the secret I'm going to give you right now. The secret is to create, capture, and convert. So the first secret is we create value. See, Zig Ziglar said, if you want, just help enough people get what they want, and you'll be taken care of. Excuse me. Just help enough people get what they want, and you'll be taken care of. See, everything I do online that created the last $700,000 in the last 12 months is literally around that. And the reason why it's not 3 or 5 times more of that is because I'm still not creating enough value, or I get distracted from the idea of creating value. That's the first step to anything. Oh yeah, but all are you supposed to have a product that you can sell? Listen, there's enough product out here you can sell. We can start from you. There's something that you know that other people don't know. That's a product by itself. Now, turning it into an offer is a different ballgame. It's something I cover extensively in the coaching, okay? And if I have some time today, I will tell you how I do it too, you know? It's an offer. This video, this live stream is an offer. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I did $700,000 over the last 12 months in sales, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and I'm doing it, and that's an offer right there, okay? So I know something that you need to know, that you need to implement. Does that make sense? So that's an offer right there. So we're not going to worry about product offers. There's tons of them. You can go on clickbank.com. As a matter of fact, if you're in a network marketing company, you have products already. Does that make sense? All right, cool. So now, with that being said, now let me retract back a little bit here. Creating value for the marketplace is the #1 secret. Oh, you gotta know how to drive traffic. No, you don't. Okay, yes, you do, but that's not the holy grail formula. You know, I asked a question earlier. Let me see if I can pull up the question real quick here, right? I asked a question, and the question is very simple. Let me refresh here. Let's see how many people are coming in and going, you know. The question is, let's see. I said, how would you scale importance of traffic in your business from 1 to 10? The first person said 100 or something like that. Let's see, we got a few people answered here. First person said 20. Ken, thank you for answering. Ken said 20. Robert Hughes said 20 plus with a smile, right? Good quality buying traffic. You know, some people also have that illusion that if you just have that quality of traffic, right? Oh, you know, I'm sorry to say, that's not the solution right there. That's not the solution, okay? Buying quality traffic, trying to buy your way to the top, it's just not the solution. Yes, you need traffic, you need people, right? So part of the secret is the 3 P's, right? A product, a process to get the product to the people, right? A product, that's P. A process, P, to get the product to the people. P, second P, third P, like 3 P's, right? That's the secret to a business, right? But is it really that simple? The process is where, you know, you can grab a product from ClickBank, from ClickSure, from any other affiliate platform, from a network marketing company. You can grab a product. You can be the product as a coach. You know, your services can be rendered as a coach, as a marriage therapist, counselor, something like that. That's a product. That's a service, right? And the people, there's people all over Facebook. There's 3 billion people on Facebook, 7 billion people in the world, right? So we got people. We have surplus of people. You go to Walmart, right? You have tons of people coming in and out. Now, I'm not advising, nor do I recommend you going to Walmart to pitch people, right? I don't teach that. As a matter of fact, that's a waste of your time, right? but there are people. The point is that there are people. So the part where most people miss it is process. What kind of process can you create that can seamlessly connect your product and your offers to the people, right? The audience. The people are the traffic. So somebody is saying people traffic is their problem. Oh yeah, it's just important. It's just important. No, yes, it is, but it's not 20. It's not the holy grail, okay? As a matter of fact, it's probably the simplest part of this whole thing because there are people. The problem is that the offer is not connecting with the people with the right process. People buy from people they know, like, and trust, right? Something is missing in the rapport you're building with the people, or you're talking to the wrong people. You know, there's an idea that there's a possibility you could be bringing the wrong product to the wrong people. In that way, nothing is going to happen. In other words, sales is not going to be created, right? And it's very important that you pay attention to all of that dynamics right there, okay? So somebody said, actually my brother said 10. He's always been the advocacy, like, just traffic. Just get traffic, you win. And at this point in the stage of my career, just getting traffic is not the key to winning. As a matter of fact, what that does is that you're going to find enough traffic. You're going to buy enough traffic and you're going to run out of money if you're doing the wrong thing, okay? Which I'm going to share with you again. The first step is create value. How much value are you bringing to the marketplace? Yes, money can help, but money is designed to enhance. I'm talking about paid traffic. Paid traffic and enhance what you already have going on with the create part of the 3 C's. Create, capture, and convert, okay? Paid traffic and enhance. As a matter of fact, some of the best people I know in this industry is not necessarily use too much paid traffic, okay? A lot of what they're doing comes from organic traffic because they just bring that much value to the marketplace. And people are like, oh yeah, oh, I see where you're going. Oh, are you talking about SEO? No, I'm not just talking about SEO. There's a method to this madness. But yes, I am talking about creating value and bringing value to the marketplace first. It's about giving and you shall receive. You got to give first, okay? It's about taking care of people and you will be taken care of. And the more people you take care of, the better, okay? And if you try to skip the create part, okay, and then start paying money to drive traffic, buy solo ads, buy leads, what you're going to do is you're going to run out of money. It's just not sustainable. Again, in the beginning of this live session, I told you, what I want to teach you is not just profit. It's about sustainable profit, okay? It's about sustainable profit, okay? It's about sustainable business. Something that you can count on. You can say that every month, $10,000 in passive income comes in. Everything above that is a bonus. It's a beautiful day. I can now take some money, go invest. And that's what I want to teach you. And I know the formula to that because I've made big, major mistakes trying to chase after just as many traffic as possible, okay? Chase after traffic, buying traffic, pulling traffic, okay? Pulling traffic, attracting traffic, okay? As opposed to pushing traffic towards a product, you want to be attracting traffic, okay? And when you bring value into the marketplace, enough of it, you will do that. Now, here's the killer. A lot of people, like in anything, like when people go to gym, right? They try to do everything in one day. They try to make it all happen in one day, right? They try to start lifting the biggest weight in the next 2-3 days, right? And then when they lift weights in the next 2-3 days, they're now tired. They realize that I can't keep doing this, and they never lost a single pound, and they never gained a single pound of muscles either, right? Because the other C here, okay, that's not part of the 3 C's, but it's like it's a qualifying C. It's consistency. Okay, consistency. There's another one that's commitment. Commitment, consistency. Commitment. When you commit right now. But committing is not good enough because people commit all the time and then they break the commitment tomorrow. You see that happen in marriages all the time, right? 64% in the United States of America of divorce rate. Clearly, somebody is not keeping up to commitment, right? So commitment, consistency, and with the help, there's another C, okay? There's another C that you need on commitment, consistency that will help you maintain the two, and that's coaching, okay? Accountability, That's what comes with coaching, because when you have a coach, you have accountability. And every single one of us as human beings, if we don't have something we're accountable to, someone, somehow, something that we're accountable to, we'll break our commitments. That's just the way we are built. The brain gets bored, so we break the commitment. No wonder, right? We just get bored and then we break the commitment, and that's where most people miss it. We're creating sustainable profits. Okay, so there's two things I just shared with you. Traffic is not the holy grail. Yes, you need traffic, but but the traffic you pull to yourself, the traffic you attract, is way better than the traffic you go to the marketplace, you buy and push. You push a bunch of traffic, and then you find out that you're not converting sales as fast as you expected because you were trying to buy your way to the top. In real life, just like in the real world, you can't do that. If you could do that, you can go to Las Vegas and just play a bunch of lottery and win, right? But it doesn't work like that. And a lot of people come into the business world and try to treat it like a lottery. They come with a lottery mindset. It doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Because traffic is not all you need. Somebody said 7. I don't know what I'm curious to know what Garen is thinking, Garen Houston, when he said 7, because I like that answer a little bit better. Yes, traffic is important, but it's not all that you need. You need quite a few more things. We can start from creating. I think the major part of it is creating, because if you create first, if you create so much, you could pull in so much traffic, like attracting so much traffic, that you haven't even set up the capture yet. See, there's this book called The One Thing, okay? The One Thing by Gary Keller, and you should go and find that book and read it, okay? It's about when you're confused, right? When you're confused, what is it that I'm missing? I'm struggling. What is it that I'm missing? And you got to find out one thing that you can focus on right now that will get you moving a little bit faster. Most people try to do everything. They follow this guru, they follow that guru, they follow that guru, and they're trying to do everything, and then they wonder why they're not getting anywhere. The question you should be asking yourself is, what is that one thing that I can do right now that once I finish that, it will help me, and all I have to go to the next layer, but that's taken care of, and then I can move faster towards my destiny, towards what I'm trying to achieve, right? And for you, you're trying to achieve $700,000 in 12 months, if possibly more, if you can avoid my mistakes of babysitting people that are not serious enough about this business, people that don't want to do the work, right? If you can do that, isn't that what you want? Yeah, of course. All right. So again, create, capture, and convert, right? We haven't talked about the capture and convert yet. Why? Because the create is where most people miss it. So if you come back to this place 12 months time from now and you're still in the same place, or you haven't grown as fast as you want, is because I guarantee you it's because you're missing the create part. Go look at all the gurus that you know that are making money, or all the people that are creating results that you're looking for. They do something that most people don't do. They're always doing webinars. They're always creating a video. They're always writing an email. They always creating, always be creating, ABC. See, back in the days, right? 2009, when I came online, we had the likes of people like Cedric Harris. We had the likes of people like Jeffrey Combs, right? We had the likes of quite a few people out there that teaches the closing. Always be closing. I'm telling you right now. Let me just tell you right now. You want sales? You want to make sales? You want to kind of like gravitate away from that, okay? Because we're in a different era entirely, okay? People have choices, all right? As a matter of fact, if you hard close people right now, they're looking at you like, why do you have to hard close so much? There's reviews. We're in the era of reviews. You want to have reviews, okay? You want to have the market telling the market that go buy from this guy. You want to be attracting. It's more important than ever before to attract the sales. And the way you do that is always be creating. ABC. Always be creating. So create, capture. What is capture? Second secret. I got 3 secrets for you. Got a little bit more than that, but it's all broken down into those 3, right? Capture. You got to capture the leads. You got to capture contact information of people that you're attracting, okay? Because people, or again, people's attention span is just that short. It's very, very short. And you got to capture their attention. You got to capture their attention. You got to capture their contact information so you can continue to serve them, okay? And one of the best ways to continue to serve them is to convert them to sales. When people pay $1 more than the other person, They value it just that much, a lot more than what they didn't pay for. Okay, let me repeat what I just said. When people pay, they value whatever they pay for more than something they get for free. Okay, that's why right now, this video right now, let me see, quite a few people have come and go. 143 views have come and go because it's free. If they paid money for it, they will stick around a little bit longer, don't you think, to find out the information that I just paid for. Okay, so if you're going to do the people you're serving more favor, if you're going to serve more people, you got to charge some kind of money at some point. Okay, you got to convert them to sales, even if it's just $7, even if it's just $1. You got to convert that sale, because then you're going to be able to filter out of all those people you're attracting. I'm not talking about 10,000 or more people into my websites every more. Like, I'm not trying to work with all of those people. Those people came there for free. I'm looking for those that will pay maybe $1 single, maybe $2, $7, so I can see that they're showing some more seriousness. I can spend more of my time with those people, and we can go from there all the way to $15,000, okay, or even $25,000, depending on what kind of coaching level, how much of my time is involved. Does that make sense? So, but just understand that convert, which is the third C, is the third secret. Convert sales is part of how you're actually going to serve people. Now, let me reverse psychology, reverse engineer that back to you. If you're not paying money to get the education, the coaching, the consulting, whatever you need to move ahead, you're making a mistake, because you're paying anyway. Okay, remember what I just said earlier. Time you cannot get back. Money you can get back. When you pay $1,000 right now, you can get that back next month. Okay, you can get that back next month. Not only are you getting that back next month, you've acquired, you have a mentor, you have a coach, you're moving ahead. But when you don't pay it, right, not only are you going to lose 1 month that you're not really executing or doing your business the right way you need to be doing it, you're not executing, you're not creating what you need to be creating. Not only that, you've lost 1 month, okay, and you've lost 1 month exponentially into the future, because you cannot get time back. Okay, now if you connect that to everything else you want to do with money, when you bring more money into your life, everything else you want to do with the time freedom, when you have more time freedom, spending time with your family, you know, the cost of the effect of that right there is viral. Okay, so make sure that you're investing in yourself. The best investment you can have is in yourself. Okay, and a lot of people are busy investing time on newsfeed on Facebook and just seeing everything. That's why you see 143 people have come and go, because they're just going through the newsfeed, right? They're consuming, they're consumers. Okay, if you want to enjoy life, you got to be a producer. Okay, how about you becoming a producer for the newsfeed as opposed to you consuming the newsfeed? Some of you are very quick to click like, click comment on this, that. You're commenting, you're trolling the internet, commenting on everything, having an opinion about everything. You're consuming. That's what you're doing, and you're not producing. And if you're wondering why you're not making money, that's because you're not producing enough. Okay, you're consuming much more than you're producing. We all consume. We're all consumers, right? Of course, we're all consumers. But if you're consuming more than you're producing, that right there is another reason why you may not be getting results you need to be getting. Okay, so back to always be creating. ABC. Always be creating. Yes, when you start creating, you're going to start attracting. Okay, so how do you do that today? Well, that's going to take me forever to create what I need to create to attract 10,000. No, it's not going to take you forever. It's not going to take you forever when you have the right coach. Another C in place. Okay, of course, if you go on the internet and you try to search your way, that's you burning time, okay, unnecessarily. And you know, yeah, you may figure it out eventually if you're like the one presenter. But you will spend some time trying to figure that out, and you waste a lot of time on that. Okay, so create, capture, convert. You create content, valuable information. Okay, the people that are respected in our world are the people, the thought leaders of this world, the people that answer the questions, the people that are that have the tenacity, that have the willingness to go and research the answer and give it to the people. That's content. That's creating content. Okay, the people that are serving the community, right? You giving into the community as opposed to you taking all the time from the community. Oh yeah, I paid that $20,000, but I've never made any money. That's because you think you can buy your way to the top again. Okay, Money is just energy, okay? It flows to the people that bring value to the marketplace, okay? Money is just energy. That's just all it is. It's a byproduct of the value you bring into the marketplace. So when I say create, I'm talking about creating value. Some people use YouTube videos, some people use podcasts, some people do articles, some people just strictly do email, right? I do all of the above. Okay, I'm everywhere. I'm on iTunes. I'm on Google Play. I have an app out there on iTunes, iOS, YouTube, Facebook. We're everywhere. Twitter, Instagram. Okay, I'm there because it works. Okay, and I wish I was doing that a lot more consistently over the past. I've been online now since 2009. It's about 8 years now. Okay, I wish I did that a lot more consistent. So in 2012, we pulled out of creating content and we pulled out of it for probably straight 2-3 years. Okay, and we try to, because we're making good money, we try to buy our way to the top. It was the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life. Okay, I mean, if you go right now, you go check out my index pages across the internet land. We have nothing less than 5,000. Okay, that could easily be in the 50 to 100,000 right now, because these things actually go viral. You create content every day. You create a little content. You spend 30 minutes to create a piece of content every day, and you put them in the right place. Okay, and I have one click button platform that I use to put them all in the right place. When you put them in the right place, it goes viral. Also, other people capture those things and use them in other places and link back to you. Right there, what I just told you is magic. Okay, it is magic, but not really. Once I show you, you'll see that it's not really a big deal, but it's a big deal to you right now because no one is showing that. Everyone is telling you just go buy solos, just buy as much traffic, just give Facebook as much money as possible. I've made that mistake too. It doesn't work. Okay, if it works, it's not long term. You got to play the long game with this thing. Okay, you got to play the long. You don't want to be those gurus that were around 8 years ago and we can't find them nowhere because they run out of money because they try to buy their way to the top. Okay, those that are still around today is because they're creating content. Okay, if you're looking at the Grant Cardones, if you're looking at the Gary Vaynerchuk's, if you're looking at the Russell Brunson is on top of his game right now with creating content. If you're looking at even the David Wood has made so much mistakes, but because it's creating so much content, it's hard to kind of erase his legacy. You know, when you have legacy that's hard to erase, that's when you call you're winning. Okay, if you're part of Digital Attitude, one thing I'm glad about that they're doing is that they're blogging, they're building a blog, because let me tell you something, if you want to stay in this game long enough, you want to play the long game, you got to be creating. You can't just be in the game of buying, capturing, and converting. You're trying to buy your way to the top, you're going to lose. That's it. You're going to lose. Plus, the money you're spending into the marketplace, there's really no funnels out here that can convert fast enough for you to recoup your money. Okay? If you have a big budget, yes, you can do it, but eventually you're going to run out of money too. Okay? At least for an average person. At least for an average person. If you have an average budget, that means if you have less than $10,000 a month to spend on traffic, you should not be building this business without being positioned to attract traffic for free. How does free traffic sound to you? Free traffic, free traffic. How does that sound to you? Okay. How about building an asset on top of free traffic? That's capturing. Okay. Right? You create, that attracts traffic to you. You capture, you build an asset. Your media, you're in the media business now. You got to build a list, right? That's capturing. You capture attention, you capture their contact information so you can continue to feed them. And the more you go down that funnel, the less the number of people, but the higher your profit goal. Is an 80-20 rule. Okay, you convert to sales. Convert to sales as soon as you can. Convert to sales as soon as you can. The best way to do that is you learn a little skill and you teach that to other people for a fee. There's tons of people that can learn the skills that you already know right now. And if you don't know how to put that all together, you struggle. That's where you need the seek for coaching. That's where you need consistency. You need commitment. Okay, but coaching is going to help you with consistency and commitment. If you don't have a coach, forget consistency and commitment. As long as you have a human brain in your head, you just can't be that consistent. You're going to fall off the bandwagon every now and then. And I did. Okay. And I can tell you right now, it's probably because I fell off track with my coaches as well too. Okay. So that's something I wanted to share with you here today. Let me see here. I had one of my partners actually asked a question earlier. I want to make sure I answer that question here before I get off here. I've had a good time, by the way, spending this good time with you. And like I said, I'm creating 10 spots for coaching, personal coaching. It's a 4 weeks coaching and execution, not just coaching. I'm not just trying to teach you. You have to execute, okay? And I'm going to walk you through every step throughout the whole of June. 4 weeks. By the time you're done, you have my brand, okay? If you go search All That Talks Abitogun online, my brand, you're gonna have that, okay? And that's how you attract traffic back to you all the time, okay? So my friend here, James, asked a question, and I thought the question would be useful to answer to everybody. And I think he probably asked me because he saw the post I made about traffic. And let's see here. His question was, okay, so one of the platforms that I make money from is called Digital Audited, and he's my partner in that system. And he said, traffic-wise, what do you feel the best strategy for DA specifically? So anytime somebody's asking me specifically for a deal or network marketing opportunity, what's the best traffic source for anything like that? That question is coming from what is the magic bullet, okay? And I would love to have the answer for that as well. But I'm going to tell you right now, everybody, if you go into the Skype chats and everything, somebody's going to tell you they have the answer. Then they will give you a link to go buy traffic from somebody, and they make affiliate commissions from that as well. The truth of the matter is that the best traffic source is still people that are searching for a solution. Somebody looking for an answer and searching for a solution right now, you attract that person because you've given that content. Is still the best traffic source. Now, there are multiple angles to which I look at that question. Is he really looking for best traffic source or the one that can convert the fastest? Okay. So for example, DA sells their offer for $1, right? If you're selling something for $1 and you're spending $100 per day on Facebook, you're not going to recoup your money back fast enough for you to keep doing it consistently. Okay. And right there is the key to getting out of business and running out of business fast, very fast. And a lot of people don't realize that. Okay. So if you have a funnel that takes, I don't know, the next 45 days before you can possibly have even the most remote chance of making your money back, that's how you break the bank. And so I had to look at this question from that angle. Was that what it was asking, to know what's the fastest way to make money back when you're buying traffic for DA, Digital Audited, or Amway, or whatever that is, right? Or he just wants to know the best traffic, period. The best traffic are people that you build rapport with, people that are on your list that engages with your content. Well, if you don't have content, if you're not creating content, another C is content, by the way. If you're not creating content, let me. I think it's very important that I write down all these C's because it's crazy, right? Content, coaching, consistency, commitment, right? Yeah, there's a 4 additional C's right there. But the main one is create, capture, and convert, right? So if you're not creating content, you're not attracting, and clearly you're not creating rapport, you're not building rapport, you're not becoming a leader in the marketplace. Because you become a leader in the marketplace, a branded leader. You become a big brand because you're serving. You are giving that much content to the marketplace, right? So sometimes, as simple as it may sound, it's very hard for some people to turn on the camera and give value. Then you start getting questions like, what do I say, Ola? What do I say? What do I have to say now? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to teach. That's why you need a coach, because everything you need to say and teach is already inside of you. But sometimes you need a coach to help you pull that out of you. It's already inside of you. It already exists. As a matter of fact, if it doesn't exist, if I was coaching you, if it doesn't exist, I'll give you your money back. But I know for a fact, most human beings, it already exists, and there's something inside of you that you can teach other people, that can attract other people to you. You can capture, you can convert sales and build a thriving business from home, profitably and sustainably. Okay, so that's something that I wanted to point out right there. So again, there are 2 angles to look at it. Are we looking for a fast way to make money right now, or are we? If you're looking for the most profitable way to build DA, I think, my opinion, you gotta have a list. You have a list and you send that link to that list all the time. But you gotta have another way to turn your money, the money you're spending on traffic, faster. Okay, and if you don't have that, then the absolute best way to attract traffic is for free. Content, okay? Content, all right? That's the absolute best way to do that, because then that keeps you, you have to disproportionately create more value into the marketplace. And if you can do that, you will attract money back into your world. But if all you're doing is just buying, you're gonna run out of money, because there's only so much money you have, no matter how rich you are. There's only so much money you have to spend into the marketplace, okay? If you're spending 10 grand on traffic every month and you're making only 30 grand every month, it's only a matter of time before you run out of money, because of the way the beast is set up. You know, you get enticed to buy this other traffic, this one may move faster. You're not really building a business, you're trying to buy your way to the top, and you can run out of trouble. By the way, if you were that person, you're still better off, right? But most people are not, okay? Most people don't even have 1 grand to spend on traffic. So the best way is to find out little shortcut formulas that I'm going to share with my 10 people in June on how to create content fast, very fast, okay? We're going to work with the time you have available in your life, very fast, blast them out, spend about 30 minutes per day, and build a massive asset online with something that's already inside of you. And if you want to take advantage of that, only 10 spots in June, okay? Only 10 spots in June. If you want to take advantage, no, I'm not charging you 15 grand for this particular one. Obviously, I'm not charging you that. But however, I'm charging $1,000, $1,000, okay? That's it, one simple payment of $1,000. I'll give you access to all the training I've ever done, all the membership, lifetime. I'll give you access to all of that. And I'm gonna walk you in 4 weeks. I'm gonna walk you from where you are right now to you attracting 10,000 clicks every month in traffic, okay? And on top of that, I'm also gonna give you a lifetime support. In other words, you can email me anytime. Just gotta give me 48 hours to get back to you, because I get over 200 emails per day, right? That I have to attend to, okay? So, but for one simple payment of $1,000, you go to allatalks.com/coaching, and you take advantage of that. First come, first serve. Only 10 spots in June, and it's 100% money back guarantee. If you're not satisfied with what I show you at the end of it, I'll give you your money back. 100% guarantee. I'll give you 100% of your money if you're not satisfied, even after I've taught you already. Okay? If you're not satisfied, I'll give you your money back. That's the way it works, okay? So you go there, go take advantage of that right now. And if you have any questions for me, you can send me your questions to ask at allatalks.com. It's going to take me up to 5 weeks to answer you, as I receive, again, over 200 emails per day. But if the quickest way to get your questions answered is to take advantage of the coaching, allatalks.com/coaching. And hopefully I've answered some of the questions that you may have for me. If you have any questions, if you have any discussions, you have a correction, something like that, you know, a different opinion, all welcome in the comment area, you know. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you stop by here today, anything like that, anytime, $700,000 in 12 months is still ridiculously above any type of average anywhere. But I know exactly how I did it, and I want to give you the formula. I want to hand it over to you, separated from all the mistakes I've made. Does that make sense? That way you move faster, you become part of my people here, and then I'll help you become the best in the marketing and the business world without necessarily spending your life trying to chase, stalk family, friends, spamming strangers on Facebook, or using any stupid gimmicks that a lot of people are teaching out there. Some of the methods that worked in 2010 is still the only thing that works today. But there's so much gimmicks and sleazy things going on out there, and people, you know, like shiny object syndrome, and people get lured into them all the time. Let me give you the core, the fundamental, and help you get the result fast. The platforms that you need to use are still free till today, Facebook and YouTube. That's it. That's all you need, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to do that in 4 weeks, get it all set up together, you know, and all the basics you need. And then you'll have lifetime support with me as well, okay? That's all I have for you. I will see you on the next one, and peace.